Hi budgeters, welcome back. My name is Chris. This is Budgeting with Chris, and today we're going to be doing a cash planning, a budget with me. So just before we start, I do want to do a overview of my budget and give you guys a little explanation of where the money for this stuffing is coming from this week, because it is not coming from a regular paycheck. Full transparency, this is the second time I'm trying to film this because I'm trying to figure out how to explain this in the most succinct, easy to understand way, and I'm getting myself all tied up in knots, so I know that you guys would probably be way confused. So I'm gonna try to do this the easiest way possible. This is my monthly overview. We have a paycheck here, a paycheck here. I have a fixed date for paychecks every month. It's the 10th or the 25th. And the 25th, not or. And the 25th. But this month we did get paid on the 8th because the 10th was a Sunday and we can't get paid on a weekend, so they always pay us beforehand. However, the 25th is on a Monday. They can pay us on a Monday because it is a business day, so we have to wait the whole weekend before we can get our second paycheck. That's where, keep that in mind, because that's where the tricky part comes in. So this paycheck, which I received on the 8th, covered my stuffing for the 9th and the 16th. What I do is I take my bills, which are these orange ones, all these orange dots are bills that are coming out of this first paycheck. The yellow ones come out of the second paycheck. After I take all these bills away from what I earn from my paycheck, whatever is left, I cut it in half. Half of it goes to the 9th stuffing, half of it went to the 16th stuffing. That's how I get the amount that I put into my sinking funds and savings challenges. But if you look here, the 23rd is the one that's coming up in 2 days. We need to do a stuffing for that Saturday, but I don't have a paycheck on the 22nd because we have to wait till Monday. So I don't have any money to stuff for this Saturday. So how do I make this work? What I do is every paycheck, this paycheck and the previous paycheck, so the paycheck I received on the 10th of July and the one I received on the 25th of July and the one I received on the 25th of June and the 10th of June and so forth and so on. I take a portion of that paycheck away first, before bills, before anything. I take a portion away and I put it in a savings account, and that's my paycheck rollover, so that I can have enough money for weeks like this when my paycheck is coming in late and I don't have enough to stuff. I call those my magic month paychecks because I don't receive magic months since it's always going to be on the 10th and the 25th. I will never have a month where I get paid 3 times in that month, like a lot of people who are bi-weekly paychecks do. Like the ones who receive bi-weekly paychecks get sometimes that magic month where they get 3 paychecks. I don't get that. So I put money aside so I can create my own magic month. Those magic month payments get used in these stuffings when the paycheck is not going to come in time. Then this paycheck is going to be used for the 30th and for September 6th. So that's how I do a little bit of my internal budgeting. A lot of that I don't show you guys. It's just things that I do in the background. But I just thought I'd explain it to you guys because we are going to be doing a cash stuffing on Saturday, and it's going to be a good chunk of money that I have been putting away, and I decided to use most of it. Sometimes I always tend to use anywhere between $300 to $500 of the paycheck rollover that I have set aside when I have a stuffing like this. This time I decided to use almost all that I have in that account because we do have a couple of big debts that I want to take care of. So we are going to be stuffing $570 this week. And that is mostly all going to go to savings challenges and a good chunk to some of the debt that we have. Let's go ahead and get started after that huge spiel. It was only like 4 minutes, but if you have any questions or if you're a little confused about how I do my budget, please leave a comment down below. Let me know. I would love to discuss it with you guys. We are going to start with our wallet as always, and this is for August 24th through the 30th, which is the 4th week of August. It is our last cash stuffing for August, so we are going to put $118 into our wallet this week. And I need my calculator. Okay, so here she is. We're starting with $570 and we're going to take away the $118. All right, I'm going to quickly write down all of the categories in my envelopes and I will be right back with you guys. Okay guys, I'm back. So I've written everything out. These are all of our sinking funds and savings challenges. Ooh, about to knock over the sign. Let's go ahead and start with the ones that I know need to have some money in them. We did this last week as well. So we are going to put, where did it go? $40 into condo insurance. We are going to put, I'm going to leave property taxes for a second because I'm going to put more money in there. So I'm going to save that for a moment. Where is Fur Baby? Toby's going to get 25. And the other ones are our savings challenges. So I'm going to put 40 into the special occasion binder. We are going to do 7 into no spend. 9, is it 9? Where is it? I think it's 9. We are on, yes, 9 for the 26-week challenge. I do still have one more booklet of the fall edition of this one available if you guys are interested. It is on Etsy. We're gonna do $9 here. Okay. I think I'm going to do the rest of the savings challenges right now because I know I have enough money. I did do a preliminary cash planning on my iPad earlier this week. I did have to unstuff some money from these sinking funds though, so it's gonna change just slightly from what I had originally planned, but I think I wanna keep the amount that I was gonna put into these savings challenges as they are. So we're gonna do the regular 60 into Saving Sunday and 40 into Mini Monday. So that's 100. And then the 100 envelope, which Big Blue is over here. I still have not colored that one, but this is the one we stuffed last week. So let's see here. Hopefully there's not too much glare for you guys. That's the one we stuffed. So the next biggest one we have is 20 right here. So I think we're gonna do that. We're gonna stuff 20 in there this week. So 100 envelope, 20. Okay. So those are the main ones I wanna do right now. Let's do 20 into Freebie Friday. I'm gonna leave the box challenge open for now. I will come back to that one and I'll come back to property taxes. Well, I'm gonna take 15 away, but I'm not gonna write it in here because I know that at least 15 have to go in here, but I think I'm gonna add more than that. So I'm gonna leave it like that for now. Let's go into our sinking funds and see how much we have. Okay, so in my high priority, in this sinking fund, can you guys see that? Hold on. Pull this up a little bit. Okay, this is household and it has 47 in it right now. I am going to try and add, let's put 8 in here for now. Health is at 130 because we did take $20 for a chiropractor copay, but it's at over 100 and I only need $20 per month from this one, so we're gonna leave it like that for now. We're gonna stuff whatever we put there somewhere else for a little bit. Toiletries is at 115. I'm gonna add 0 here. I'm gonna add 5 into toiletries. Let's do 10. I'm gonna add 10 in here because I think I'm gonna have to buy some more toiletry stuff soon. So let's do 10. Fur Baby, we already did. He has 25. Rainy day. Oh, why is there a 5 behind here? What is going on? Okay, hold on. We have 2, 15. Is that right? Yes. Okay, let's do, I'm gonna do 10 in here. So put it at 225. All those little pitter patters are Toby, by the way. I don't know why he's moving around so much. Let's do 10 in here. Beauty is at 65. Let's do 10 in here as well. Lots of 10s this week, guys. I know I normally do 5s. We're gonna do lots of 10s this week. This one is at 70. I'm gonna put 10 in here as well. We might have to come back and adjust these numbers, just saying. Books, let's do 5 in here. Okay, that's the high priority, looking good. Let's go into the low priority. Some of these have not received money in a long time in this binder, and I think I'm gonna add a little bit to them this week. Birthday is at 185. I'm gonna add 15 to make it 200. Fun is at 70. Let's do 10 in here. Treat yourself is at 5. I'm gonna leave that one as is for now. Tech is at 85, so we're gonna do 5 in tech. I'm gonna leave this at 0. Planner's fully funded, so it's not getting anything. Miscellaneous, we'll leave at 0 for now. Tattoos, let's add 5 in here. Car maintenance, this one only gets the rollover from the gas, and then rent rollover we're not putting in this week. Fitness is online. Okay, so that's everything in here. So mostly just adding to the ones that needed some money. And into our long-term savings. Subscriptions is at 21. I'm gonna see if I can add 9 in here. I'm trying to think what the next subscription I have is. What's the next one? Where is my subscription tracker? Where'd it go? Oh, here it is. So we already did that one. Okay, so I finished, we did Spotify already. So that one's been paid for this year. We don't have to worry about that one anymore. So the next one is Microsoft for $100. I budgeted $150 because I think technically the price is $150, but I got it on a promotion when I paid for it, so I'll double check. But it's due September 9th. However, this one is mostly used for my dad's company, so I'm gonna see if I can get him to pay it with the company expenses card, so then he can tax deduct it for his business and all that fun stuff. In which case, I won't have to worry about subscriptions until Canva in October. So that should be good. 9 would leave it at $30 for now, which is good enough. Okay, condo already got it. Taxes, we're gonna add 5. Property taxes, I already took the 15 out of there. We'll see if we can add more to it in a minute. I think I wanna add $5 to extra car pay if possible. I'll come back to this one. Car insurance only gets it once a month. Travel, let me add $5 in here. No, what happened? Okay, and then surgery is at $250. I think, we will, okay, I'll come back to that one. And that's just other savings that are in the bank. Okay, so after all of that, it leaves me with $74. And this, I still have to do the box challenge, which we do have an IOU of 11. So let me take that away. So we're gonna pay those back for this one. So that leaves me at 63. That is a lot of money. I don't wanna put all of that into the box challenge or into property taxes. So if I put, why did I click that? If I put $5 into surgery and 5 into miscellaneous and treat yourself, that's 15. So if we take away 15, that leaves me 48. And we have 15 in property taxes. If I add another 10, how much is in property taxes right now? I think I have a funky number because I put in a savings challenge. So there's 62. Plus 15 would make it 77. So if I add another $8, that would be 23. So we take 8 away. Oh, that leaves 40. That would be perfect. we can add that. I would add 30 of that to the box challenge. That would leave the box challenge at 41. And we would put this one, and then that one's not done yet. So we do 5 here, 5 here, and 5 here. And then property taxes would be at 23. This one I got 30. So that's still $10 that I can do something with. Where do I want to put them is the question. I was watching recently a video from Learn to Plan with Desiree. Is that what her channel is called? I keep forgetting. Yeah, I think so. I think it's called Learning to Plan with Desiree. Anyway, Desiree was talking about how she has all the money and she could put all of what is in her budget to cash stuff into the envelope that needs the money, but it's easier for her to like disperse it through the sinking funds because that's just what works best for her, and that's what works best for me as well. So I had like 70 something dollars. I could have put it all into property taxes because we do have to pay our property taxes, but I find that it I don't know, I just don't like doing that, so I prefer to disperse it. Also, these savings challenges, a lot of them as they get finished will probably go into that sinking fund to help pay for that debt that we have. And it just makes budgeting more fun for me, which makes it something that I will stick to, which is what I'm looking to do. All right, all of that to say, we still have $10 to figure out what to do with. Let's see. I think I'm going to add them to beauty and spending because those are the sinking funds that have debts in them. So let's do that. So instead of $10, both of these will receive 15, and that will take care of those $10. Oops, that would be 0. So let me double check these numbers and make sure that they do add up to 570, that I did not mess up anywhere, and then we can figure out our denominations. Oh, we are over by $5. Let me double check that again just to make sure. Okay, yes. So we went over by 5. So what I think I am going to do is we're going to take $5 away from beauty. And I will tell you why. Because I have 2 savings challenges in my Savings Sunday binder that are going to go toward beauty. So I know that eventually that one is going to get a huge chunk of money. So we don't have to worry too much about it. So that should give us $570. We're not going to do that all over again. I'm going to go through the denominations now with you guys. So for my wallet, I always get 3 20s, 4 10s, 3 5s, and 3 1s for this week. 20, 40, 60, 80, 90. Oh, sorry. Only 3. Wait. Sorry. 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 5, 10, 15, 16, 17, 18. Okay, I was right. Okay. Household's going to get a 5 and 3 1s. Health doesn't get anything. Toiletries will get a 10. For a baby, we'll get a 20 and a 5. Rainy day will get a 10, so will beauty. Spending will get a 10 and a 5. Books will get a 5. Birthday will get a 10 and a 5. Fun will get a 10. Treat yourself and tech will get a 5. Planner doesn't get anything. Miscellaneous will get a 5, as well as tattoo. Subs will get a 5 and 4 1s. Condo will get 2 20s. Oops. Taxes will get a 5. Property taxes will get a 20 and 3 1s. Travel will get a 5. Surgery will get a 5. No spend will get 7 1s. 100 envelope will get a 20. Special occasion binder. Let's do 15 and 25. I'm going to do 5 5s and 15 1s. 26-week challenge will get a 5 and 4 1s. Savings Sunday, we're going to do 8 5s and 20 1s. Mini Monday, we are going to make it a little spicy. So we're going to do 2 5s and 30 1s. Freebie Friday, we'll get 20 1s. And and the box challenge will get, let's do, it's $41. I'm going to do 16 ones and 5 fives. Okay, so that should be correct. So we have 3, 6, 10, 13, 20, 35, 55, 85, 105, 109, 125. So 125 ones. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 22, 32, 37 fives, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 tens, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 20s, no hundreds or 50s. So 8 20s is 160, 10 tens is 100, 37 fives is 175. Nope. 85. 185. Sorry. 185. That is a funky 8. And then 125 ones is 125. All right. Let's double check these numbers. Okay, so we have 160 plus 100 plus 185 plus 125. 570. We did it, friends. Awesome. All right, savers. Thank you guys so much for following along on this budgeting journey. Again, if you have any questions or if you're a bit confused about the way I do my budget, you can always leave a comment down below. If you are new, if this is your first time being here, I apologize if this gets a little all over the place. It took me a while to figure out the best way to figure out my budget and figure out these like magic months, especially considering I don't have any and I get set payments twice a month and that's it. But hopefully even a little bit of this helped any one of you guys in some way. Let me know your thoughts down in the comments. If you are new, hit that subscribe button so you come back and you can see us actually stuff all of this into our sinking funds and play some savings challenge games with the money that we allocated for them. I hope to see you there. We do have Freebie Friday tomorrow, so hopefully we will see you guys at that time. And I think, friends, that's all I have for you guys. Thanks so much. Please hit that like button, comment down below, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye.